Good afternoon. Welcome back to the periodic table classification of elements. Some more small questions, tricky questions we'll see. Now, electron affinity and the latest one is the electronegativity, negative electron gain enthalpy. Both are same. So now, interestingly, oxygen and fluorine, which is having the more electronegative enthalpy. It is the fluorine. Right. Everybody can guess and easily this can be. The confusion one is now fluorine or chlorine. Normally everybody will take the fluorine, but the answer is chlorine. Chlorine is having more electron affinity or electronegative enthalpy. That means on adding the electron, it is releasing more energy. Remember all the time, entire periodic table, chlorine is having more electronegative enthalpy, whereas fluorine is having electronegativity. Don't get confused. Fluorine is having highest electronegativity, that is 4. Chlorine is having electron affinity more. Okay. Next. What is the metallic character if zigzag motion if I am giving? Metallic character increasing order, please write. This is one of the MCET question. Metallic character. What are the elements given? Boron, aluminum, magnesium, potassium. See, what is the rule? Left side all metals, up to transition elements and all. Right side P block all are non-metals. Okay. So, boron is non-metal. Very good. Boron. Then aluminum. Aluminum is better than boron because from the top to bottom metallic character will increase. Right. Magnesium. You are coming back to the second group. Magnesium is having more. Potassium is much more. So the order whatever is given is same. Metallic character is increasing from boron to aluminum, aluminum to magnesium, magnesium to potassium. Okay. So whenever a zigzag is giving, always remember S block and D all are metals, and in P a top level and the right side is totally non-metallic. Others one you have to see. Which one is more reactive? See, nowhere the electron affinity or ionization enthalpy or electron affinity, that is electron negative enthalpy, doesn't say about the reactivity. Now, we have some elements: nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine. These are the elements. Now, which is more reactive? Always remember, from left side to right side, the reactivity increase. Again, I am not talking about S block, in the P block itself. So, nitrogen is having the lower reactivity because it is a half filled. So, this is having the lowest. Then, chlorine means nitrogen, then chlorine, then oxygen, then fluorine. Fluorine is highly reactive, then oxygen, then chlorine. Why? Electronegativity of the fluorine is highest, then oxygen, then chlorine, then nitrogen. So, electronegativity you have to see here for reactivity. Okay. Actually, what is the basis for electronegativity? Because there is no unit and there is no the Pauling scale is only the, and arbitrarily he has given the 2.1 for the hydrogen and 4 for, based on that 4 is for the highest is for the fluorine and all. What is the basis? How he has calculated? He has calculated electronegativity is calculated on bond energies. Bond energies is the basis for electronegativity. Electronegativity. No scale and all. No units. Negativity. Right. Then which is having highest electronegativity? Fluorine. What is the value? Value is 4. Which is next one is oxygen. Always remember. Okay. Now, what is is the meaning of electronegativity? See, ionization potential means ionization enthalpy means everybody knows that outermost electron is the energy required to remove the outermost electron. Negative electron affinity or gain enthalpy. Electron gain enthalpy means by adding electron, how much energy is released. What is electronegativity? Electronegativity means whenever a pair of electrons after bond formation, the ability or the capacity to pulling capacity is called electronegativity. This is the pulling capacity of a shared pair electron. A pair shared. This is shared between two atoms. The pulling capacity. Because of that, the ionic character will improve. That we will see in the chemical bonding and all. But this is the pulling capacity or shared electrons are, that is the electronegativity. So, whenever the question is asked, it is the repulsion of electrons, it is the attraction of shared pair electrons, the shared electrons with another atom, a combination of with the protons, so many things will be there, but you remember all the time, it is the ability to pull the shared pair of electrons, that is the electronegativity. Right. One more interesting question is electronegativity of increasing order in the following elements you have to say: carbon, nitrogen, silica, phosphorus. Say zigzag motion he has given, zigzag. Carbon, nitrogen, okay, both are in the same period. Silica and phosphorus are bottom to the carbon, nitrogen. Now, electronegativity is what? If you see in the periodic table, electronegativity is from left to right, it is increasing, whereas from bottom to top, decreasing. So, what is the lowest electronegativity? Silica, then phosphorus, increasing order. Silica, phosphorus, then you go to top, carbon, go to top, nitrogen. Silica is the least, phosphorus is the next, because in the same period, silica afterwards the phosphorus, then you have to go to top, carbon is on the top, then nitrogen. This is the correct order. There will be so many interchanges and all these things, you have to correctly clearly say. That is the IIT bit question. Now, the highest electronegativity atom is the fluorine. Then what is the second fellow? Hydrogen is 2.1, that is the base. Next fellow is all the time, remember, oxygen is the next. So that is the next one. Now, one more question in the electronegativity cell. Suppose an element is having highest electronegativity. So whether it is having more oxidizing, whether it will be the more oxidizing agent or reducing agent or drying agent or softening agent. The more the electronegativity, the more the oxidizing, means it is an oxidizing agent. So fluorine is fluorine, then oxygen, then chlorine, then nitrogen. They are all the oxidizing agents. Some confusion question is the highest electronegativity in the first period is highest electronegativity in first period. Answers are fluorine, oxygen, hydrogen, helium. Right. See, first period there are only two elements, hydrogen and helium. So you have to compare only these two, not the fluorine. Everybody will take electronegativity highest means immediately fluorine, or then immediately or second is oxygen. No. Comparison and requirement is only the hydrogen and helium. Helium is the least because it is not having any pulling capacity or pushing capacity or whatever it is. So hydrogen. Immediately you have to eliminate these two because he has asked the first period. Okay. Now electronegativity versus metallic character, we will see last two sentences. The more electronegativity, it is more non-metallic. That means in the periodic table, right side is all the non-metallic. Non-metallic means it is the more electronegative. That is the one. Then metal oxides forms alkaline solutions with water. Metal oxides means Na2O or whatever it is. On addition of water, they gives the hydroxides. That is, metal oxides on reacting with water or on dissolving in the water gives the hydroxides. Metal oxides will form in the S block and D block and all these things. Okay, tomorrow we'll see. Thank you.